666.
Number 3, Saudi Wealth Fund's $3 billion Jordan unit aims to ramp up deals. The Saudi Jordanian Investment Fund, controlled by Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund, is backing the development of a $400 million hospital in Amman as it looks to ramp up spending over the next few years. The fund, which has committed capital of $3 billion, will be the only equity investor in a new 300-bed hospital in Jordan in partnership with California's UCLA Health and the University College of London's medical school.
Interesting uptick in Saudi-Jordan relations of late. Richard, this sort of started in April when Saudi Arabia sent $50 million to Jordan to help the government shore up its budget. It was also reported this week that Saudi Arabia's PIF will buy a 23.97% stake in Capital Bank Group, one of the largest banking groups in the region based in Jordan. That report said that Saudi Arabia will invest $185 million in the stake. Very interesting. They're obviously neighbors, strong relations, both monarchies. But I think Saudi Arabia sees a lot of opportunity in a country that is struggling economically, a sort of buy low situation.
Well, it is interesting, and it's interesting. You know, it's nice to be working with an American and a British entities on partnering on this. I guess the investment is expected to create more than 5,000 jobs. The fund is a little slow out of the gate, but is according to the CEO, Omar Al-Weir, is looking to invest in infrastructure projects, healthcare, tourism, and just provide growth capital. And I guess that $50 million you mentioned is part of a larger $2.5 billion aid package that includes money from the UAE and Kuwait. I thought this was interesting. Ali Shahabi, who we know, is author and commentator, and has a lot of good insights. This is what he tweeted about this investment. This new strategy of hashtag Saudi investing in Jordan, Egypt, etc., is much smarter than the old style of foreign aid in blank checks. It helps these countries by injecting foreign exchange, grows the economy, and also gives the Saudi people a long-term return on their money. It also avoids the leakages in corruption, in parentheses, that inevitably happens when a blank check is given. So I just thought that was an interesting take on this particular story, and I agree with it. This is a good way to invest and engage and help.
Yeah, there's a little bit more of a responsible kind of sheen on this versus here is the blank check.
Well, yeah, the blank check is generated out of goodwill, but as we know, it can be mishandled at the receiving country.
Mm-hmm. Jordan also has territory, a huge border with Saudi Arabia, but also is got a little bit of peace, the Gulf of Aqaba. I mean, they're neighbors, and so Jordan's having a healthy economy and a strong country in Jordan is good for Saudi Arabia. I think the Saudis are now also competing a little closer with Jordan because they now have their own version of Petra in Al Ula. So, helping out your neighbor, that's always a good thing.
Absolutely.